going to install this bidet on a toilet today. It's no electricity required. It's got 3 functions here. Not sure exactly what I'm going to need, but I grabbed a pair of pliers, screwdriver, and some Teflon tape. Opening the box here, I think it's like 30 bucks on Amazon. It's got braided hose and the main system and instructions. Should be everything you need. Alright, so this is a newer house. It's got this newer style valve, pull to close. So I'll do that. Should be good. And we'll flush the toilet. It's not refilling. First flush only drained about half the water. This got it down to that flapper. So some of the rest of this might drain out when I disconnect it. All right, I grabbed some junky bowl here to catch some water. I'm gonna turn this counterclockwise if I'm looking in from here to loosen it up. See how much water drips out of here. Not much of anything. All right, next thing I gotta do is remove the toilet seat. You have to pop these up. Looks like I need a big flathead, and I had grabbed a Phillips head, so I have to go back and do that. Otherwise, there are some nuts on the underside. Struggling to see them here with the phone. But I'm gonna hold those with my hand and then unscrew these. All right, so I can't record it and hold the phone, but basically I'm using a flathead to hold this in place, and then I'm loosening a wing nut underneath here. So I'm gonna do this on both sides. So this is what that assembly looks like. The flat side goes to the bottom of the toilet. It's plastic, so you don't want to tighten it too hard either. And then the cover came off. All right, next thing we'll do is put this sub-assembly together. Here you can see this is locked. Slide this guy, it's unlocked. Put them together, slide this back and lock it. All right, next thing you're gonna do is align the nozzles with the center of the toilet. And these adjust for orientation. So I'm gonna use them pretty much as horizontal slots and align them there. All right, so what I've done is put the lid back on. I've loosely assembled this. Check the alignment 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna come and just tighten it. So I'm not gonna record any of that. All right, so this is pretty tight here. I'm gonna close them up. I did a test sit, make sure the seat's in a good spot. I checked the gaps, make sure it's aesthetically okay. Did a little wiggle test here. So move on to the next thing. I'm gonna change this up from the instructions a little bit. I got Teflon tape on the 2 ends of this T-valve. This side with the conical portion, the smaller diameter facing up, going in the back of the toilet is how that's gonna be oriented. This will connect to the line I disconnected. For this guy, one end has a screen, one end has another one of those washers. So this is the end that runs to the bidet portion, and this runs to the T-valve. So I'm just gonna connect these. Here's where this ended. I did use a pair of pliers to tighten that up. All right, on the back side of the toilet there, I run some Teflon tape around that piece. I have to be careful with it because it's plastic, so I don't want to tighten it too hard. I also threw some Teflon tape on the underside of the bidet. All right, so I secured this guy first, came around, ran the line in a way that it wasn't touching anything or looking kinked, secured it here, then brought the original line up and secured it there. Everything is attaching to something plastic except for this connection. So I'm not gonna really use a wrench to tighten anything. I'm gonna make it as tight, hand tight as I can. I'm gonna pop this valve and make sure nothing leaks. All right, I did tighten this because it's a metal on metal connection, but it's still within plastic with a pair of pliers. But it was only like, I don't know, 1/16 of a turn. All right, I've got the strength dialed to the minimum. I'm gonna pop that valve and then try to hit off real quick to see if anything's leaking. We've got water flowing. I'm not seeing anything leaking yet. All right, the toilet filled. I've touched every connection and it's dry. I'm gonna flush it once, make sure there's no issue there. Still see if anything's leaking. All right, I'm going to turn this up to full blast now. Let's try this feature, and I have a towel on this side in case it sprays up. Okay. Okay. And the rinse. So that's it. We're good.